Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode on Takpo TV. We hope your week went well.
Sure, you should have allowed me to welcome the people. I had a chiropractic and accumulative strategy that I wanted to introduce the show that the people would like.
Kalaputik.
Uncle doesn't know chiropractic. When you go to school and you do not join cults or go to Panwan joints, you will understand authentic grammar.
Anyways, hope you guys are cruising the new year already. If today is your first time watching our show, we welcome you specially and we say thank you for joining us. We love you and...
Yes, so you can stop by the usher stand at the end of the show and get some refreshmental liquative packs of beverages that we have prepared specially and concoctionally garnished for your personality. It will tranquilize any intranquilable stress that is currently...
What we are discussing today is about this issue of Nigerian mobile network operators reassigning your phone number to another person or to another SIM card and sells it to another person when you don't use it for 3 or 6 months thereabout. I don't think it's a good idea.
That is called reassignment of demographical equity in a geographical elusivism.
A friend of mine traveled out of the country and came back a year later. You know, when you are outside the country, your line cannot be used anymore except you want to roam it. And you can't be paying for roaming service forever. By the time the guy came back and inserted his SIM back into his phone, the phone number was no longer active.
That one means that there is no network in his area, and we call that inconsequential fluctuation and agratimism of network insufficiency.
Not so. His network has reassigned his phone line to another user. And this was his business line that many people knew him with. Come on now, Nigeria Telecommunication. I don't think this is right. When you complain, they will tell you it is part of their terms and conditions.
That was how one of my classmates' father was arrested for a crime that he did not commit.
How do you mean?
One day we were in class, so that was how one woman rushed into the class. Me, I wanted to fly through the window, make it no be like say someone want to carry last. That was how the woman came and snatched his son away, and we heard that his father was arrested. They said there was one man that was assassinated and they...
You mean assassinated?
Assassinated.
No, not mated. Assassinated.
Don't worry, you know the word, me I know the story. So the people that assassinated... I beg. The people that killed the man took his phone away. So the man's death was being investigated by the police. This thing was like over 2 years old. So they could not trace the people. Meanwhile, the man was a big man. So they have not closed his file yet. You know, in Nigeria, if they kill a poor man, it's like killing a chicken. But when a rich man dies, it is like acid is leaking from heaven. They will arrest innocent people and anybody they see.
That one is Nigerian police for you.
Lazy set of human beings, or is it the human rights that I will call themselves? Instead of them to go and learn how to investigate from a top-notch detective like Fashola, they will go and sit down somewhere and be drinking beer. Then when they finish, they will just raid one place like that and pack innocent people to the station.
Maybe the innocent people can help them find the culprits.
So that was how my classmate's father received a call one evening like that, and he asked, "Who is this?" The person dropped the call. The next day, that was how police invaded their house and arrested him.
On what charges?
They were the one that called him the previous day now. They traced the man's location through the phone number.
Why?
Uncle, you don't understand the gist.
Please, make me understand.
That man bought a new SIM card now, and the number happened to be the phone number of that rich man that was murdered. The network reassigned the number to another SIM card and sold it because it has not been used for a long time. So my classmate's father was the person that bought the line.
Oh, wow. That's what I'm talking about. You see, this my friend had to start calling people one after the other to reconnect with them through his new line. Unfortunately, not everyone will still be using the same number that you used to know. And he was getting a lot of sad stories from people who were trying to reach him. Some said the new person that was using his line swindled them and they have been looking for him.
Oh.
He had to explain to them that he wasn't in the country and that his number was reassigned to someone else. It was easy for him because a lot of people know him as a man of integrity.
Sometimes, when you call someone, it is a bouquet that will pick your call. Me, I used to ask, Why is it that all the diverted number, it is only Aboki people that used to pick the call? Whether your call divert or it is their own call that divert, it is Aboki voice that you will hear.
This phone number thing is a very serious matter. The regulatory bodies have to do something about this. Do you know that there was someone else that lost his phone? Then he went to retrieve his line and they were giving him difficult terms and conditions like the frequent numbers you call and blah blah blah. And they say if he can't give them all those requirements, he should go and bring his SIM pack or the PUK number. You know how these their conditions can be.
Retrieving your phone number is like going to a babalawo for money ritual now, where they will tell you to go and bring the teeth of a housefly, the bladder of a yellow elephant, the hair of a tortoise.
So he was tired of the whole thing, and being that he was working and busy and the line in question was only used for data, he just left it for a while. Then like 8 months later, one of his ATM cards that has expired, he went to the bank to try and get a new one. And he was asked to pay some money into the account that the account was empty.
He himself does not have sense. Why will he want an ATM for an account that he is not using?
No, like those kind of accounts I don't want to touch now. Maybe once a while some money can enter inside from side hustle or so, and you just feel like to leave it for the rainy days. That was how the cashier at the bank printed the statement of account for him, and he saw different debits and transactions that he never initiated. Recharge card purchase here, data subscription there, transaction to someone else, and all sorts. Very serious. So that guy told the bank that he lost his phone 8 months ago. So why would the bank say that he recharged the line, he transferred money and all of that? Not knowing that that SIM card he lost was tied to that very account. So because he had not used it for a long time, so the mobile network operators have reassigned the phone number to another SIM card and someone else bought it. And this new user was the one doing all the transactions.
Oh, but the bank cannot give your money to another person now. They did not have his passport in his account.
There are bank codes that you can dial with your registered phone number and perform any transaction without visiting an ATM machine, any bank branch, or even internet banking or mobile app required.
Oh.
This is why it is necessary that they stop this reassigning phone number of a thing.
Me, I used to wonder, shey, we are using 11-digit phone number in Nigeria. So are they saying that they have generated all the phone number already and they don't have any other new number again, that they are reassigning other people's number to other people?
Even if they have finished generating all the phone numbers, I guess there are ways they can generate fresh numbers. That man that was arrested for a murder crime might go to jail if he's not well connected. This country that Takpo say police will go and drink beer and arrest random and innocent people to cover their incompetence.
I am telling you.
How will you begin to trace the former owner of a line that the network reassigns and sells to you if by mistake or misfortune the former owner was a criminal? Some people got new lines and they had to destroy them because people kept calling them random people's name. Please, if the network operators can find a solution to this, because if you haven't been a victim of what we are talking about, you will not understand the gravity of what this issue is causing a lot of people out there. Someone can be sick and be in a coma for 8 months and even more and will not have the ability to use a phone. Anything can happen.
Then when you recover from sickness, you discover that you don't have your phone number anymore. Hey, that is what they call calamitous condition of a dichotomical quagmire. Hey, English has entered one chance today.
Please let us know in the comment section if you have been a victim of this before, and if you think there's a solution that you know, please also let us know. Do have a blessed weekend and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels for weekly posts. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
I'm from your number one multi-talented and multilingual insatiable grammatological friend. I say bye Gary and leave kuli kuli and suya for Musa. Have a plantainous weekend.